Welcome to the 5-Minute Nerd episode 77, where we break down nerd culture into 5-minute bites. Today, we're diving into the enigmatic and deadly Forsaken from Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. These are no ordinary villains. They are powerful, cunning, and as old as the Age of Legends itself. If you've been curious about these dark champions of the Shadow, stay tuned as we explore their origins, powers, and impact on the story. The Forsaken, known in the Old Tongue as the Chosen, were some of the most gifted and influential Aes Sedai during the Age of Legends. When the Dark One offered power and immortality to those who would serve him, 13 of the most ambitious Aes Sedai pledged their allegiance. This betrayal of humanity led to their imprisonment with the Dark One in the Boar, where they slumbered for thousands of years. In the current age, the Forsaken are free and serve as the primary agents of the Shadow. Their mission? To sow chaos, spread corruption, and prepare the world for the Dark One's ultimate victory. Each of the Forsaken brings unique skills, knowledge, and goals, making them a constant and unpredictable threat. Throughout the Wheel of Time, the Forsaken act as the Dark One's generals, infiltrating societies, manipulating politics, and battling Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn. Their power in the One Power is rivaled only by their ambition and arrogance. What makes them especially fascinating is that they're not a united front. Jealousy and betrayal are constant themes in their ranks, as each Forsaken vies for supremacy. Let's take a closer look at some of the most notable Forsaken. Ishamael, also known as Moradin, is often considered the Dark One's most devoted servant. Ishamael is a philosopher warrior who sees the cyclical nature of time as a curse. As Moradin, he becomes the Dark One's Nihilus, essentially the leader of the Forsaken. Lanfear is known as the most beautiful of the Forsaken. Lanfear's obsession with power is matched only by her fixation on Rand, who she loved as Lews Therin Telamon. Her mastery of Tel'aran'rhiod, the world of dreams, makes her incredibly dangerous. Demandred, a master strategist and military genius, Demandred harbors an intense hatred for Lews Therin, whose shadow he feels he's always lived under. His role becomes central in later books, where he commands vast armies. Graendal, a manipulative schemer, Graendal uses her beauty and charisma to enslave others to her will. Her mastery of compulsion is unmatched. Samael, known for his arrogance and prowess as a battlefield commander, Samael's rivalry with Rand leads to some of the series' most intense confrontations. Moghedien, the ultimate spy and saboteur. Moghedien works from the shadows, manipulating events without direct confrontation. Her presence in Tel'aran'rhiod makes her a constant threat. Asmodean, a talented musician and reluctant Forsaken, Asmodean plays a unique role as Rand's teacher in the One Power, albeit under duress. One of the reasons the Forsaken are so compelling is their layered portrayal. Despite their immense power, their flaws, greed, jealousy, and hubris, often undermine their plans. This internal conflict is one of the Dark One's greatest weaknesses and one of Rand's most valuable advantages. Additionally, their knowledge of lost Age of Legends technology and weaves makes them formidable adversaries. However, their lack of understanding of modern cultures often proves to be their downfall, as they underestimate the ingenuity of those in the Third Age. The Forsaken symbolize the dangers of ambition unchecked by morality. Each of them fell to the Shadow not out of necessity, but out of a desire for power, immortality, or vengeance. Their presence underscores the series' larger theme of balance between light and shadow, and the choices that define us. Their individual stories also reflect the cyclical nature of the Wheel of Time. Just as heroes are reborn, so too are the villains. This duality creates a rich tapestry of conflict that drives the narrative forward. As the series progresses, the Forsaken's influence reshapes the world in profound ways. Their manipulations topple kingdoms, ignite wars, and create rifts that leave the heroes scrambling to contain the fallout. But their legacy also serves as a reminder of humanity's resilience. For every plan they hatch, there is a counter, driven by the determination of those fighting for the light. Whether you love to hate them or find their schemes endlessly fascinating, the Forsaken remain a cornerstone of the Wheel of Time's epic saga. The Forsaken are more than just villains. They're an integral part of the Wheel of Time's rich lore and storytelling. Their power, ambition, and ultimate downfall serve as a mirror to the struggles faced by the heroes of the series. It's this complexity that makes them unforgettable. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you would like for us to cover here at 5 Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. Don't forget to join the Eternal Nerd Crusade via the link in the description. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.